This is the Washington Times front page for Tuesday, December 13th, 2022. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. Twitter CEO Elon Musk's latest release of internal communications details how some employees pressured top executives to oust then-President Trump from the social media platform. Joseph Clark reports the internal debate was waged just days after the January 6, 2021 U.S. Capitol riot by Trump supporters. The latest communications, part of what's been dubbed the Twitter files, were revealed by independent journalist Bari Weiss. Trump had one strike remaining on his account before he would be permanently banned when, on January 8, 2021, he posted a tweet praising his supporters. That and other posts, according to Weiss, reignited a firestorm at Twitter headquarters. Employees took to internal chat rooms to demand Trump's removal, accusing him of using coded language and threading the needle of incitement while not violating the rules. A Virginia grand jury has indicted former Loudoun County Public School Superintendent Scott Ziegler and a school spokesperson in the latest fallout from the investigation into the handling of 2 sexual assaults last year. Valerie Richardson reports the special grand jury returned 3 indictments against Ziegler, who was fired last week by the school board. He was charged with 1 count of false publication, 1 count of prohibited conduct, and 1 count of penalizing an employee for a court appearance, all misdemeanors. Additionally, school system public information officer Wade Byard was indicted on 1 count of felony perjury. The grand jury found that Loudoun administrators failed at every juncture in their response to sexual assaults last year against 2 female students at 2 different high schools by the same assailant, who was also a student. The first attack occurred on May 28, 2021 at a girls' restroom in Stonebridge High School and was reported that day by the victim. The assailant was transferred to Broad Run High School, where he assaulted another girl less than 5 months later. A new study shows using smart devices to calm or occupy toddlers during tantrums could stunt their healthy emotional development and make them more volatile over time. Sean Salai reports 5 researchers published the study of 422 parents and their children ages 3 to 5 in JAMA Pediatrics this week. It found that children soothing themselves with smartphones or tablets made poorer decisions and became more prone to outbursts after 3 and 6-month intervals. Responding on a 5-point scale, the parents of boys and high-spirited children reported the sharpest cognitive declines in functioning and spikes in emotional reactivity. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no screen time for children under 2 and no more than 1 hour a day for toddlers aged 2 to 5. You can read all of these stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page. You can also find the entire lineup of Washington Times podcasts at WashingtonTimes.com/podcasts. The family of Zach Shaheen, who is being held in the United Arab Emirates, says the Biden administration has ignored their appeals to bring him home. Jeff Murdoch reports UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan helped the Biden administration broker a deal last week to bring home basketball star Brittany Griner from Russia. Shaheen's family said they are happy for Griner's release, but perplexed that the State Department did not push to secure Shaheen's release while the Biden administration was working with the UAE. Shaheen was detained in Dubai in March of 2008. He was arrested and accused of various financial crimes by UAE authorities. And finally, an infectious disease epidemiologist says EcoHealth Alliance was involved in gain-of-function research at the Wuhan Institute of Virology in the years before the COVID-19 virus first emerged. Bill Gertz talked with Andrew Huff, who worked for EcoHealth, and says he believes the COVID-19 pandemic began as the result of a leak from the institute. A spokesperson for EcoHealth, based in New York, said that it was not true that the group was involved in gain-of-function research to create SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19. U.S. intelligence agencies are divided and say they can't determine, based on the information China has released, whether the virus was man-made or emerged naturally. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Washington Times in any major podcast app. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.